where did you start selling, and kind of where do you kind of currently at, or why have you made the decision to move maybe more into direct to consumer versus now?
Yeah. So folks that are just getting, especially a food or any CPG business started, I the most important thing from our perspective is just to see if people want it, right? And so the first thing we did actually, and you're right, the platforms look so different. A visual side by side would be hilarious, but we went on like one of these free website makers and made a little website for Eugene, Oregon only. This is just where we went to college, and we were like, "We'll deliver to you for free," which is crazy. We were just like, "Yeah, we'll deliver peanut butter to you for free." We're like, we like to bike around Eugene, like, and we would get maybe 3 or 4 orders a day, and because we got in the campus paper, like in local Eugenians reading it would be like, "Oh, college girls making peanut butter. This is funny." And we would deliver peanut butter to them. But we got so much feedback in those early days. We ended up doing a farmer's market early on. This is all before we went to retail. And, over the course of those 3 or 4 months, like we probably changed our flavors multiple times. Like we did so many things that once you get on a retail shelf it's almost crazy how hard it is to do things at retail. If you want to change your product, it's like a barcode change, which sounds like easy, change the label, but it's months of drama. It's painful. Like retailers make things very difficult. It's set up so small businesses will have difficulty thriving, not on purpose, but it's just a really old school industry. So we started on ecom. I think that's been really great to always have that channel because we're the buyer and we control,
Mhm.
we get the direct feedback. When somebody buys your product at retail and they taste it and they don't like it, that you'll never hear from them. You don't know
Mhm.
why, and you don't know what they bought instead. And there's just so much on ecom that's a great way to learn about your customer early on, and then even as you get much bigger, because when you get a lot bigger, you have a lot of preconceived notions about your business that may or may not be true. So ecom's a great way to test it.
Gotcha. So, you selling on ecom through your website using Shopify, right?
Yes, we now use Shopify. When we first started, it was like, whatever, an email, whatever. And I think that's like, don't sweat the systems at the beginning. Just get something up. It doesn't even have to look good. You should see what our website looked like. It's just like, get it up. Don't waste time being like, I'm going to spend a year researching Shopify versus WooCommerce or whatever. It's just not worth the early time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the whole like minimal viable product. Get out in front of people, get
Yes.
feedback, iterate, change, take it, moving forward. Don't perfect it right away. So